space. So acting is an integral part of what we're doing, right? And now keeping in mind that the acting and directing segment of this program is going to kind of be all meshed up into one another, okay? Because I want you guys to understand the acting aspect of it so you can then understand how to direct somebody. Because as a director, you need to have an understanding of how they should be acting things out. Because it's your job to direct them, to physically, well, sometimes physically, but for sure, from a metaphorical standpoint, you're directing them in how, if they say, okay, if it says I need you to run from here to there, if that person doesn't run the way you envision them running, you have to direct them on how to run. You wanted them to do something like this, come around here and do this, but they just ran a straight line. Well, that's not what you wanted. Or what if you tell them, okay, when you get here, I want you to cut, push, and go around. What if when they go around, they do this? That's not what you wanted. So you have to physically show them what it is you want. So you have to have an understanding as a director of how you want it acted out. Now, the director, the writer, and of course the actors can always be totally different people. The writer and the director don't have to be one and the same. So as a director, it would be your job to take what the writer has presented to you, understand it, and execute it. So you have to take this piece that Tyra wrote. Tyra ain't there no more. She wrote it, she handed it off to you. Now it's your job, Demi, to make sure that John Marie acts it out the right way. And it has to depict what she envisioned, because y'all two met and y'all discussed it. So you have to be on the same page as what she envisioned, but you also have to put your piece on it as a director. Okay? So those things are all tied in. So with acting, what we're trying to do is make sure you guys understand like all the different aspects of acting, right? So your acting approach can be, it will be different based on what type of category you're in. If it's film or if it's stage. Stage being more dramatic usually. The way you move, the way you speak is going to be different than if you were in a film, right? You don't necessarily whisper when you're on stage because you have to project. People need to hear you, especially if you're not mic'd. But in a film, if it was a scene where you had to whisper, because the mics are so close, you can get away with a whisper and it can be recorded in that fashion. But if you have to whisper in a play, you might go from, John Marie, what you think about that, to, John Marie, what you think about that? Like I'm still projecting, but in a movie I might be like, John Marie, what you think about that? But the mic is going to catch it to where I can still be true to that whisper, but I wouldn't be able to do that the same way on stage, because I still have to project. Mic or not, I still have to project, right? It's just that I will make my voice higher to then make it lower relatively when